Hey, it's Dan, and welcome to Unified Gaming. So in this stream, you can probably tell my voice is a bit not the same. I've got a cold coming, so I'll kind of keep the talking kind of quieter than normal, but yeah. I'm going to be showing though Light Attack Larry. This was literally what it says. It is a light attack build. The idea is that we want to do a lot of our damage from light attacks and sets and really just land all the damage with that light attack. This works really well on Nightblade, as you'll see that I'm using, but you could do this on a sorcerer really well, just because of overload really. Or you could do it with any other class because the sets do really carry a lot of the damage. We are a Vampire Stage 3, which is going to run out in this first BG, so just do factor that in. But yeah, like you do have to be a vampire for this, because it's the only defense. But yeah, we're just going to get into this first match. I'm using O console with this, but there is a 2-bar version that will be in the build video. So we're just popping down to see what people are doing. And if you get any questions about this build or just other stuff too, like shout and let me know. That's him dead. He's dead. That Sulk stole the kill with these execute. Let's pop down here and pop to the flag. Almost like that. Oh, Sam, I rolled way too much. I rolled way too much. Look over that Templar. So we had a couple of assists there. So that Sulk with us, he's still in the kills. Oh, that Nightblade just went in stealth there. I'm just popping up here. I think the Arcanist comes out next week, doesn't it? I went to go around here to get them. Here's a tanky Templar. I went to go for that Nightblade. Let Mr. Nightblade go. Ooh. There you go. Yeah, Necron comes out, yeah, a week or two, Soup says. The next flag's up there. The one thing with this build I would say is I go very aggressive with this, but like it is really good to like just sit in groups. That's kind of where it shines. Alright, there you go. To run out of resource there, really close. So yeah, we need to get the Undeath on, and because that's going to run out any moment. Soup goes Mage's Wrath goes brr. So yeah, I think it is a very different way of playing because you are just trying to sit at range, spamming light attacks. Are they going to come? I'm waiting for the beam spam, because you will get the beam spam from the Templars. Almost had that guy there. There we go. It's half yourself, followers. Ah, beam. 10.3k, one tick. Look at that. Beam is so OB. So yeah, what are people's thoughts of the new patch coming out? Have you got a new chapter, new class, the Arcanist? I'll put a poll up as well and see what you guys think. So are you excited for the Arcanist or not? Yeah, just curious to see what people think. I've used the Arcanist on the server, on the PTS server. Done a stream showing it kind of in PvP as well. So there's some people over there. But that was a big content curse, that was. The story of Necron is good, Soup says. Yeah, he tried to, I was trying to dodge that end cap. That's him dead. So this is definitely men at range, as you can see. I got greedy. There's a beam again. Done almost 700k damage. That Sulk's got 5 kills just of executes. The poll, looking at the poll for the patch next, people going, not so much. I think Soup says, as for PvP, it looks to be so-so for the next patch, which I think I would agree. So you can see my undeath's gone, which is why we're super squishy. We need to get that back on. Yeah, just for context, that's my armor. So I do need to get the undeath back on this ASAP. He popped down there. That's a nice burst there. Templar block cast is really annoying, isn't it? That's him dead. Oh, I went to go for the that guy and the pulled out stealth. Soup says cloak will be fine. a little bit more in line with other defensive skills. Casual Gamer says, will Nightblade be gutted next patch? I don't think so, personally. One of my teammates would spawn down. So I know there's 2 Templars. I'm going to get toppled in charge as soon as I start attacking. There you go. So I'm dead. Yeah, no, I think the changes to the tech potions I don't think are as big as the deal as people make out they are. There you go. So many Templars in this match. So I know that there's a Nightblade with him too. Wayne says, what's the distance on pots? It's 100 meters. So it's roughly from where that wall is there to that wall there. But they only last like 15 seconds and they have a 45-second cooldown, and then people can't use them for healing. Yeah, Templars are so freaking tanky. Literally that block casting of heals. 1.2 million damage we've done. So yeah, I think Soup's right there. It will bring Cloak in line with the... I'm sorry about that. My mic dropped. It will bring Cloak... might have gone down to 40, it was 100 when I last checked, but they've changed things recently. Creative says he's really excited for the Arcanist. Oh, yeah, just ran out of resource. $1.3 million. Matthew says, hats off for playing Nightblade. Nightblade's solid. It's, to be fair, we are just abusing light attacks and proc sets. So that does kind of help the damage. But yeah, 1.3 million damage. So many Templars. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4 out of 8 enemies are Templars, which is like mad. I'm just gonna be 1 sec. I'll just queue us up as well. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. There you go. Oh, it missed the Q. It's annoying. Yeah, the sound effect of Crushing Weapon is annoying. But it is a good skill. Gives pen. So we get pen, we get just, yeah.
You there? How would you like
just
to do
gonna
something
feed as well,
worthwhile?
because we can't eat that one. Yeah, once we get the undeath on, our tankiness goes up massively. And last match we didn't have it at all, so you kind of saw it at its squishiest. There we go. We're now at stage 3 again. So I'll fix word defense. With a Crushing Weapon, you can light attack and then cast it, and it will still fire like that. So you'll see a lot of the times when I do that, because you do get that damage out quicker. So it makes it like really easy to kind of use at range. So yeah, we'll go back, and I don't know if I need more sustain. So I've got 1 or 2 pieces in the wrong weights and traits. So I will like move things around on the proper build video. But I wonder if I need more sustain. That poor guy. There you go, give him a heal. There you go, that's dead. So yeah, with the cloak changes, they're fine, I think. I will just check the PTS though, because Wayne said it might be 40 meters now. So I'll just double check, and that's the detect potions. They've been reduced to 43.5 meters. So that's the changes in the current PTS. Yeah, I think Soup's saying that the changes to Warden will probably change the meta. And I think he's right in it will make Wardens not as tanky. So a lot of people struggle to kill Wardens because they're able to kind of heal and stun you, so you can't get the execute on them a lot, which can be problematic. Michael's going, someone ganked to dev, and this is the answer. Hey, you're right, Tate. Tate says, hope things are going better for you around the homestead. Nice to see you online. Yeah, things are good. Obviously busy. You might notice I hadn't put a video on for about a week and a half because I just had some stuff in life, which kind of, that's that really. But yeah, things are much calmer now, so that's great. It's a domination. Okay, we're gonna go for the middle. I'm actually playing the objective for once. Look at that.
Give us strength. The point is lost. They have secured the point.
His whole team came in to help him. Let's move away from that quickly. That was a big deep fish that was. Massive. Was that 10k? But no, it's good to be back. I've just got a bit of a dodgy voice at the moment. I didn't have the execute. It's the execute that was doing it. Soup says objective. I thought BGs were automatically deathmatch. Oh, that poor guy there. 80k off.
The point is lost.
This one off's dead. And that blade's dead. That toxic barrage is filth. he keeps spamming slabs, he does. Oh, shoot the freaking werewolf. Matching with the doors. There you go. Yeah, stage 3 is definitely better. Stage 4 you can't get health regen. See, that's the Arctic stun that's really annoying. They won't be able to do that next patch. But that's really, really annoying. Dead. See, the range damage is great. Hey Sage, cheers for the support. He's just got home from work as well. I hope work was alright. Oh, let's pop down here. Get some health back. See, that's where Undeath doing this time. Absolutely working overtime there. It works a bit. Yeah, I've got 1 stam regen. So there's 3 there. I know I went to kill 3 with this. I don't have enough survivability. Oh, that's ours. I heard someone come behind me then.
Give us strength. The point is lost.
Dead. 9 kills. But honestly, this is a lot of fun, this build. Yeah, do you guys think it needs more sustain? I feel like it's on the cusp of like it's manageable. A toxic barrage. Oh, filthy, filthy, filthy. There you go. Come on, stamina. Terrible time to run out of stamina. Sage says it's weird. He has almost 3k and doesn't feel like enough. It's the roll dodge. Try not to roll that much, which I know is like really hard. 0 to 10. That's something. That is. Yeah, it's roll dodge. It is, because the more you do it, the it stacks and it drains your resource really quick. Yeah, I think I've got 1300 stam regen on this. That's my 1600 with potion. So my regen is really low. Like, yeah, we don't. I don't want those snares. Oh, literally, I went from we went from one part to the other part. Michael goes, what food? I'm using try food, so I can change the food quite easily, and there'll be no issues with damage. So maybe we could use something like Artaeum, because it's health and just recoveries, which is like a posh version of Jules Mistral, and that's really good food. So we could try that, and that'll put our base on 1800 regen, which is loads. Our mag's a bit lower, which is a bit, you know, that's where our healing is, so we need to be mindful of that. Michael likes Azorgos, I think it's pronounced. Yeah, Jules Mistral was like really good. Because I'm cheap. Well, that's what I normally use. I don't normally have this food on me. I don't have any on there. Let me have a look. See if you can find some at a trader. I'll show you what it does. It's a really good food. Oh, BGs. Oh. Oh, we're already in this one. Oh, it looks like our team's doing pretty questionable. Oh, he's dead. Okay, he died really fast, didn't he? Oh, I'm trying to put my potions on. Let me put my potions on. So someone's got smite and plague break. Oh, he's using Mercilok, he is. So that was a Mercilok proc there. $8k whip. That is filth. You see that guy's health bar just jump. That's filth. Ooh. That red group really sticking together, aren't they? Yeah, the guy had the blood cray, so he's got a dot salve on. Yeah, I think Sage as well, that everything is pretty much hybrid now. I hate when Link Up does that. That's him dead. I didn't mean to drop down there. I feel like I've just left that guy in the lurch. I've got that guy, that apple sauce guy. Okay, we have a healer that's actually pretty decent. Dead. They're gonna make Larry mad. They won't like when Larry's mad. If that healer sticks with me, he's solid. He does great heals. That's him dead. Oh, they stole the kill. That's him dead. Oh, he's run up there. He's run away. He has actually run away. Our soup's linked some. Cheers for doing that, soup. Which one's the healer on our team? Yeah, let's get away from that. That is like death down there. Oh, I want to do jump hills. Yeah, big Dawnbreaker, big whip. Frank says, what am I doing? Sets. I will make a dedicated build video for this. Still kind of ironing out the stats like regen and stuff. Yeah, we've really caught back up though as a team, right? Yeah, that guy there. That's all so freaking fast, isn't it? Freaking mercenary proc is horrible. They got me with Plague Break. But yeah, that's pretty solid. I'm happy with how that did. Do you guys think it needs more sustain? Yeah, that's you notice when your health bar just drops when you fight the Samsork. And the Mercer looks horrible. Absolutely horrible. Jaws and Mistral is stamina, magical recovery, and max health. The food I'm using currently is max health, max stam. So maybe Mistral probably would be better actually. I think what's the is it citrus fillet? There's like a gold version of this, which is really good. Just very, very expensive. I felt like the mag pool was a bit lower than I would have liked. So we could move some attributes across though from stamina to magicka and try and get kind of balance it that way. So we'll go and move a few points from stamina to magicka.
I'm busy, very busy.
Just to kind of give us a bit of an extra, just a bit more kind of healing if we need it. Do you guys think we need more magicka or not? I'm not quite.
All this way for nothing.
I think that's what I felt like I was running out of a lot. Whether that sustain would be better from there. What was I going to say, do you know what kind of hacks you use? It's not hacks. There's actually the sets I'm using like work very well together, and the skills allow it to happen. It's kind of the best way of. So if you know the kind of a lot of the sets in the game, you might be able to work out what I'm using. And I will try a 2-bar version of this halfway through. Whilst we're waiting, we can get out our banker. The can of jars, it's probably on a different set. There it is. This is a good set to run with this. Clint goes Heartland and Torok. Torok's Pact is not any of those. And then Wayfair says, what are you using for lightning attacks on a Nightblade? I'm using Crushing Weapon, it's a skill, so it looks like lightning, it does. And it's not a bad skill. It's nice because if you miss, you get like your resources back. Pardon me, and if you hit them, you also get pen. So it's like great. Really, really good skill. It's just clunky to use in melee range. Whereas, because we're at range, we've got a bit of like reprieve. You see that the bow damage is nice. But lead, I'm never going to use. Does it have your old reliable way of the fire? I do indeed use way of the fire. And way of the fire is like the best damage proxy in the game. And but the only problem with way of the fire, and I don't know what you guys think, is that there's only one of them. Like, it is such a good set that you'd run it multiple times if you could. Now, there's sets that are very, very similar that we are using. So that kind of gives a kind of a clue. After this BG, I kind of show the set so people get an idea and give kind of why we're doing what we're doing and how it works. Clint's going, you're making me a believer. Well, I just think if you go to like DLC dungeons, so I think it is it Fangler? Lordian's Legacy. So that's 4,000 damage every 5 seconds, yeah? If you go with Craglorn, it is, I think it's Craglorn. Whatever it is. I'll find it in a sec. Where the fire is like 2.5 to 3k every 2 seconds. So when you actually average it out over the 5 seconds, where the fire is more damage per second. They've got a healer over there. There it is. So the purples have a lot of Templars and healers in there. That was a nice tower. That purple not bit she said that was horrible. That was. Cross Hayden is the true king of BG. This patch, yeah.
Bless us this day.
I'm just gonna get one of those Templars from behind. Wait for the purple nightblade to pop out. I think we would have gone for the attack. There, look at that. That was actually horrible, that burst. Pros go, hello Dan, and everyone has 1 bar builds for today, eh? He literally... that other nightblade just absolutely... I'm going to be Magman. Your one bar builds are fun to use. I think 1 bar builds and 2 bar builds. 2 bars you can do more nutty stuff with, like the dot build that I made. Because you just can't do that on a 1 bar build. It's not enough space. Oh, got him there. Oh no, 5. Lava pad, lava pad. I managed to get him, but that leap. Oh! I love it when someone hunts you down and you just turn and destroy them. Yeah, that's literally why PvP is so fun. Proxy says he's just started playing a 1 bar bow warden. I've seen quite a few Bowdens. Ooh. That Nightblade went low just at the right time. You can see I also turned around as well. That will fire at some point. There we go. Oh, almost had him there. That guy saved my life there, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, look, I got him. I managed to get him. 15k away with the fire. That obviously that was just over 10 seconds. Yeah, definitely feel like I'm doing pretty well for our team. There you go. Oh, no, don't spam with beam. Oh, there. I can see it coming. I can see the beam coming. Proxy says, try Magnum Shot. It helps with the pesky spin to win, folks. Yeah, the other set, Clint, is, yeah. It's not an easy one to get. It is easy to get, it's just tedious to get, if that makes sense. But it pairs so well with what we're doing. And it's why we have like so much damage just with the light attack spam. I'm waiting for that Nightblade to come out of stealth. But he already... Was that full damage that got me? I don't... Magnum shot. 10 out of 10 exhaust. That's where I miss Darlock Braid, because you can just like outcloak anybody else. Snare DK is filth. That was a big spec bow there, that was. The guy gonna pop down? He's actually not gonna pop down, is he, my teammate? My teammate did not pop down. He literally stayed up there. The mad snare there, I don't know what that... Oh, there it was. 1.4 million damage. That was pretty good. Sage said that Nightblades seemed to have a grudge. Yeah, I think he did. So yeah, that was good. Happy with that. I will go through the stuff that I'm using so you can kind of get an idea. Okay. So, they're my attributes. Are you console, obviously. I'm using the Lover and I'm a Vampire Stage 3. That just gives us just bulk, basically. Skill wise, we have poison injection, crushing weapon, which goes up when we're out of stealth, which is nice. Heal, cloak, bow, and incap. Consumables, I use max health and then just regen food. If you can get like health and stamina and regen, that's great. If you just get health and mag and stam regen, that's fine too. You can use Tri-Stat if you're like a sustain race. And then for the sets, I'll put on my bow so you can see. We use Way of the Fire. It's got a 3k tooltip, and that's every 2 seconds. And what's good about this set is that if we just do poison injection, it will proc on the first hit, and it will proc every like 2 seconds after, so that's going twice. So there it is. That guy. So it makes it a really good set because the poison injection will just cause that fire to keep proccing. So there's that fire again. You can see it like go off him. There it is again. There it is again. So every time poison injection ticks, where the fire will tick as well with it. So it's really, really good for that. And you can just sit there again just to kind of show it's still doing it. So that's where you get the 2 damage numbers. The other thing we use with this is a set called Poisonous Serpent. So when you deal damage to an enemy that has a poison on them, with a light or heavy attack, you do almost 3.2k damage. This is every 2 seconds as well. So this paired with this means that we essentially have about 6,000 extra damage every 2 seconds on our light attacks, which is why when we just hit them with poison injection and then we light attack, we got those 2 things going. So it's a lot of extra damage. This is annoying farm. It's really tedious to get, but I've tried Torog's Pact with this for people curious. I don't think I took it off here, but yeah, I think I'll put it back in my bank. But yeah, I did try Torog's Pact, and the damage difference between Torog's Pact and this is like night and day. There is a huge difference. Like Torog's Pact with Way of the Fire is about 60-70% of the damage of this. So this is definitely worth the farm. It's tedious to get, but it's really, really good. You can see the traits are not like right, they're kind of all over the place. Ideally this should be heavy, which so I'd use fire here, for example. And then I'd put this as the other set, but I don't have it. I've gone with all infused. I would probably go bloodthirsty though, in all honesty. And yeah, it pairs really well together. You can go with infused and a glyph, which is not bad, but I prefer the poisons. They just help a bit more. And as with the kind of with how it works, when I do light attack poison injection, that's fire proccing, and then if it's light attack, the poison serpent procs. So as long as I'm doing weaving just with crushing weapon like this, and they have poison injection on them, I'm getting that bonus poisonous serpent damage, which is why you'll see there's like 3 or 4 hits, like 3 or 4 damage numbers on the target. And so you can see some people that take like 10k damage with just a light attack crushing weapon, just because of the proc sets. So that's kind of how it all works together. CP wise, I've took the CP off so the tooltips aren't inflated. So if you want to put on CP, I'd go with Deadly Aim, Master Arms, and then for defense, in all honesty, you probably want Ironclad, because you are going to get hit. And then you can basically go with something like Backstabber, Fighting Finesse, Wrathful Strikes. That doesn't buff your sets though, so just factor that in. So if you were going to that route, go down with something like Untamed Aggression. Me personally, I'll go Fighting Finesse because it's always just bonus crit damage. Red ones, you know, I've gone with just farming CP stuff. But if you were in PvP, Bastion, go and grab Pain's Refuge, that's a good one. You may want to get Slippery as well, because of lag. So yeah, that's kind of the sets and bits. There will be a dedicated build video coming out on the channel, hopefully in the next week. I'm hoping my voice will kind of be a bit better in a day or so, and I can record a proper video, because it's a bit croaky and a bit kind of like I can't do the like hey, it doesn't, you can hear it doesn't sound right. So yeah. One thing that I will get asked most likely is, what about Sorcerer, because they have Overload and they have Crystal Weapon. Overload and Crystal Weapon is a really weird one. So Overload doesn't work with anything that has a light attack bonus, so like Crushing Weapon or Crystal Weapon. Overload won't stack with it. It's really annoying. So you can't, before you could do like Crystal Weapon, Crushing Weapon and Overload at once and it will melt somebody. They obviously got rid of that because it was OP. So you are kind of better using the Nightblade because you've got a spec bow and you've got a cloak, which is quite fun. Oh, got hit with a in-gap and then the beetles. Yeah, so you can see like the multiple hits there. And that guy. Bit like that there, do you see that? Literally. I'm watching this stream, it's like it's delayed. It's a 13k damage. it's a lot of damage really easily. Now ideally you would use this in a group. Like this is definitely a group build. You're quite squishy otherwise. Follow me? No, it's not. Alright, we're waiting for this to go off because that's gonna like melt my health bar otherwise. There we go. See that stun that the Warden had there, where it stunned me, that's going next patch. So I thought that's what could come back. Yeah, I was hoping that Orc would come back, but he didn't. He went elsewhere. Polar, yeah. Zarta blasted.
Grab the relic back.
Silly warden. Literally, it just... The stun is so annoying. There you go. And the thing with this is, because it's light attacks, people don't expect the damage. Like that. That was a step bone. Oh, yeah, the animation is really annoying on Art and Blast stun. My defense stats for people curious is that the reason I stay alive is just movement. Oh, I went to the Nightblade was with him. Yeah, he was waiting for the in-cabin to spec bow combo, he was. There you go. There you go. That was good, wasn't it? I could wait for those. It's about that resource. He's literally just spamming whirling blades like there's like no tomorrow really, isn't it? Yeah, that's him dead. Did their last hit on that Necro, so like 5 damage sources there? Yeah, 4.
They've got the relic! We picked up the relic! Oriel! We have failed you!
He's literally run away, isn't he? There we go. Isn't that too?
They've got the relic!
Sounds like you sure have a knack for pissing off other Nightblades.
Impossible! They seized the relic!
There we go. Yeah, I'm just out of resource. That was good though. That was. I think Sage is right though. I'm pretty good at annoying other Nightblades. Hide behind bear, spam polar wind. Yeah, it was it was that warden there. Yeah, 1.1 million damage. So, what do you guys think of the sets? And I'm looking just at the poll. A lot of people are a bit kind of about the Arcanist, so they're not really excited. So I've just put a poll. Do you like Light Attack Larry? So that's this build. Like, it's silly. And you literally push Light Attack, Crushing Weapon, Light Attack, Crushing Weapon. And if your spec bow's ready, you just go Light Attack, spec bow. It's like that's the rotation. Sage goes, Arcanist outside of healing spec doesn't look great for PvP. Yeah, no, I would agree. By the way, you don't have to. If you are somebody going, I want to do this myself, and I have sustain issues, you can drop Crushing Weapon just for deep faults. And what you can then do is just add your combo, because it still works, is Light Attack Poison Ingestion, Light Attack Poison Ingestion. Because that will still proc both sets. So you can still do that. And that means if you go, oh, I want to run like an extra skill and not have, like, I'm basically just doing like one button now. And when you do it like this, your sustain's like golden. So you can literally just do that. It's like so silly. Sage says 20% of the Nightblades you've been harassing all day have entered the chat. Yeah, he's just looking at the poll. It's like, yeah. The thing is as well, on this Nightblade character, I PvP a lot on it, so I will be going into kind of more matches where there'll be one or more kind of people, ideally multiple, that kind of know what they're doing. And you've seen that with a few of like the builds that we've gone against, like the Stam Sulks and stuff running like the dot builds. Like they're only ran by people who actually PvP and look at PvP stuff. So I've seen a few of those Mercilok builds tonight already. And like, we're still doing decent damage to them. Let's see if I've got the shoulder. I don't know if I've got the shoulder. Because we could add on the monster set version. Is it that one? I know the monster set I'm looking for. Would you know that it's the one that is an unhollowed grave? Yeah, I could do this. So 5 stacks undodgeable skeletal hands. So we're gonna chuck this on. We'll make this into a 2-bar version. So if you are curious, like how can I run this as 2-bar? You're just gonna have 2 of these. I should have 1 in the bank. Yeah, we need to get a venom ring. We even have a gold one. Look at that, proper baller. The advantage of running it 2 bars is that you can put on kind of like buff skills and more, so you have more versatility. So we are just going to free up some skills, because I don't have many skill points. So we don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. We could use toxic and go. Damn, Flame Blossom. Flame Blossom's not a bad set. Let's put these on for the moment. Old school proc blade memories. Now I'm just going to chuck on anything that I have. That's probably the best thing I got. And we need to find where that nightmare set is. So that's the head for it. No, we'll accept that. I'll put it back to the 1 bar quickly. And then after this one, we'll get the stuff to put onto 2 bar. We're back to Oaken, Chad. But this set though, Sage, it's got a 10k tooltip, so it will stun them or do damage. So and you can't dodge it.
And so it begins.
Yeah, with Keen it would be like really savage. Oh, I've got the wrong skills. Okay. How many DKs is that power? Is that all DK? That's 3 DKs and a Templar. We'll just do it with the light attack, poison injection spam. let me meditate. I'm trying to get my resources. This definitely looks like you got a group here because of just how they stick together. You literally just see like, just doing light attack poison injection, it's still a good amount of damage. There he's dead. So like, it's not a particularly hard combo. So I think this is like quite a easy to use build. So that's why scavenging demise is not good. I so stole that kill. Like, I so stole that kill. So, even with poison injection, this still does, just poison injection only, it still does okay damage. Ah, the bashing interrupting the first one, that's so annoying. You see I bash him and it just lagged. Otherwise I would have had that guy. Done 700k damage. You can tell it's a tanky match though, because so many people were just DKs. How'd they steal that kill? And he stole that kill there? Oh my goodness. Beam through block bash, yeah. You can't beam through block though, because it's a channel. Well, in theory. Got like 11 assists. know what that person there was doing, do you? Oh, gave a Dawnbreaker and... yeah, Soup's just like, yeah, the game all DKs. And this game feels like all DKs, doesn't it? I hate when it switches to first person in there, it's really annoying. Ah, I killed him. That's how good Cloak is, by the way. 'Cause I have no defense on this build. But like when needed, Cloak can really save your life. Yeah, that's just death there. Almost had him. I was hoping I could try and get a bit of resources back to get the cloak again. The whole green team literally just chased me down. Goodness, is that the Nightblade's trying to snap me from behind. Close match though. So you can even see it with literally just with poison injection as the only damage skill beyond bow. Pretty solid damage. My aim cap's not firing. So annoying. You probably see me push it. I went that way, he did. Where'd that Mr. Nightblade go? His Cross's just gone. That did not go well with that DK, did it? I'm sorry. Soup says, since last maintenance, it's been a thing with the EUs have been a tad clunky. Yeah, it's a bit. At 1.5 million damage. That was good. And you can see the people in that match were really tanky. Apart from Xena. Ignore Xena. But the rest of them, like, really, really tanky people. That purple team particularly. Sage says the PS5 server has taken a nosedive as well. Yeah. I hope it kind of is not like this long term. It's still better than it was. And I would imagine as more people come back, it will go down a bit until it kind of plateaus. And I wouldn't be surprised if ZOS are looking at kind of the resources and how much they give for PvP. Because they kind of do it in the mid-year events where they clearly move resources across and it doesn't lag as much. So maybe they just moved some of what PvP had over to PvE because we've just had mid-year and just kind of moved it back. Sage said we didn't even get a good month of performance. Yeah. Not sure. Obviously, without playing on there, I don't know how bad it can be. So we're going to use this set on our 2-bar version. We have shoulders somewhere. Sage said he's going to post something into Discord. Yeah, that's fine. So I think it's on my other Magical Nightblade. So we're going to quickly switch. There's a link to the post that Sage put as well. If you want to have a look yourself, you're welcome to. But it's kind of what's happened to the performance on PlayStation NA. And whilst that loads, I'm just going to feed the cat. Hello, I am back. Sorry about that. So we're looking for the nightmare set. Yeah, so we don't have it on this character. We're going to try my sorcerer, that might have it. The poll says people like light attack Larry.
Someone's bound to show up eventually.
So it's not on this character. Not on there, it's not on there. Might be on my necromancer. Just trying to find where that thing is. Nope. We are looking for that shoulder. And not on that character. I don't think it's on my warden, but I'll check. And if you have just joined, we are trying to find where a set is. It's on one of the characters, and I can't remember which one. Yeah, I made them all on one alliance just because the people that I PvP with were all they're just all in one alliance, so it was kind of easier. I don't think it's on here. Oh, it is. There you go, found it. On Xbox EU, all of my characters are. I've got 2 on there. Sweet. You're a monkey. I have the add-on. It doesn't work with controller. So I've got the add-on installed. But it doesn't work with the controller UI. And I have to go between the two and it's annoying. So just looking at those angles. There you go. Monkey said he found out how to do the stun from thing. Yeah, Skyrim has loads of cool stuff. Like, it really, really does. Now we need to put on this bad boy. I need to put on that one. And then we'll sort out our skills in the back bar. Carl says he's been using a bash build. Good fun. Yeah, bash builds are pretty solid. I don't. We can put that on there as just a flex spot. I'm gonna put on vigor. And then I want movement skill. And I'll probably just go with Legion Strikes. See, I need skill points. We'll move one skill, but then we have all the stuff we need. We also have speed again now, which is awesome. So this is a 2-bar version of the light attack Larry. Our sustain should also be slightly better. Let's see if I can pinch a point from something. That was a good one, that is. Yeah, we really do. I really need more skill points on this, don't I? Okay, we're good to go. I'm gonna do one more BG and then I will call it there. This is a 2-bar version. So we've got fire. This is on the front bar. Fire, the poison serpent, the nightmare set. at 9.66k, which is pretty good. It's also a stun, so we can literally just do light attacks and stun people now. And they can't dodge it, which is like really, really nice. So it's at 5 stacks, the scheduled hand attacks your enemies, knock in the air and stun them for 3 seconds or doing loads of damage. Hey, we just joined. I know, refer to BGs as bash grounds, yeah. DKs are so freaking tanky, aren't they? Do you see yourself one goes from 4 to 0? Or from 0 to 4, sorry. So, just looking at how the set does, it procs quite easily.
We must get the ball! Get the ball back!
There you go. 20k co-ag, yeah, it pretty much was that. I hit the wrong skill. I hit deep faults. No, I hit deep faults. I was meant to hit the hill. I actually find with the Nightmare helmet, we aren't be killing them before this can even get a chance to fill up. A lot of the time. We're going to go back through there. That was Mercilot there, that was nasty, that proc. Yeah, that proc was not nice. Yeah, Mercilot's a really good set. Really, really good proc set. I need to move that from B because I keep pushing it from my hill. Yeah, so I went to do it again. I need to move that skill around. I normally have to heal on the back bar. Oh, yeah, Mercilot is filth. Absolutely disgusting. Right, we managed to get that spin. I swear that spin even hit me. Didn't look like it hit me on my screen, but must have. Yeah, I don't know if that monster's probably the best one. It feels like because if people move a load, you don't get it charged up quick enough. Because people move. There's a lot of sulks in that match, which didn't help. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there, guys, because it is late where I am. Like really, really late. If you get any questions about the build, there will be a video coming on the channel very soon. So do make sure that you are subscribed. And if you want to, ask any questions or just anything ESO related, I do have a Discord. So you are welcome to join. I'm going to put a link in the chat. And I also have a Patreon if you want to obviously have a look there. There's perks and stuff. You don't have to, but so there's details there. But yeah, I'm just going to catch up with chat quick and then call it there. Monkey was saying that the only thing to make it worth is casting crushing wait to be hidden again and then shoot the light attack to someone from behind. Yeah, I think it sounds quite complicated to get that stun to go off, Monkey. And I think with the changes to the bonus damage next patch, not counting in PvP, it might not even work. Cheers, Sage. And cheers, Ergo. And I'll say a big thanks as well to Tate and for Sage for just supporting it. It really helps. It means like making videos and stuff is like way more possible. So it is really appreciated. But I'm going to catch you in the next video, guys. So thanks for watching. Take care and bye.